Good morning, guys. The Mellow Man here. I'm just starting off my day with a little bit of yoga, a little bit of breath work, a little bit of mindfulness, getting myself set up for the right energy for the day. The right mindset creates and lifts my energy, helps me to create what I want in all aspects of my life. Okay, all I'm doing today is focusing on the breath and doing some yoga. You don't have to be a yoga instructor to do some yoga postures. You don't need to be a meditation, mindfulness guru to focus on your breath. Okay? It's just focusing on the breath, bringing in oxygen, oxygenating your body. Remember, disease cannot grow in an oxygenated environment. All we're doing is breathing and stretching. Getting into a position. Listen, whatever position or circumstance or situation you're in, you should be able to breathe. So if you put yourself into a posture or position and you can't get a breath, something's blocking you. Something that's not supposed to be there is blocking you. It's a tightness in your muscle, or it's an energetic tightness within your body. You can learn how to connect with it. You can learn how to release it. You can do that with exercise, including yoga and breath work, including nutrition and augmentation, behavior augmentation, changes to the way that you think and act. You can fix and heal everything that's going on in your body, and you can do it naturally without potions or pills, without doctors or medications of any kind. You can bring yourself back to happy, healthy, slim, strong, naturally. Let's just do some morning yoga. Let's get into a position. Let's hold the position and let's focus on the breath. Like I say, you should be able to breathe in whatever position or circumstance you find yourself in. Move into a posture and try to take 3 breaths in that posture. Let's just move through 5 or 10 postures with 1 to 3 breaths in each position. We'll start off here just in a wide position, just a low squat. Okay, my feet are flat on the floor. I'm pushing out on my knees a little bit, opening up my inner thighs, lifting my chest up, looking upwards, creating extension in my spine, working on flexibility through the hips. Notice any tightness or tension that you're holding inside your body. It could be energetic, it could be muscular. We don't know, and it doesn't matter. All we're going to do is just breathe into it. And breathe out. Nice full breaths. And breathe out. Nice full breaths. And breathe out. Our second posture for today, let's get ourselves into an extension. I'll get my hands on the floor here, put my feet back, let my knees come to the mat, and allow my abdomen to drop towards the floor, my hips to drop towards the floor, my arms to be straight, and I'll lift my chest. Now, if you have to drop yourself down to your forearms, it's too aggressive, that's okay. It's a lower intensity version. If you can do it up on the straight arms, wonderful. Okay? Whatever's right for you, however. Allow the abdomen to stretch out. Allow the lower back muscles to hang and relax. Bring your attention to your breath. Oxygenate your body. 3 nice deep breaths here. right. Our third posture. We're going to do 10 postures today and just try to get 3 breaths in each posture. Here's our third posture. Okay? Just simple morning yoga. Doesn't have to be complicated. Opens up my body, wakes it up, oxygenates, brings energy into my body, brings me to life for the day, releases any tightness or pain or tension that I'm holding in my body, sets me up for success for the day. Head comes down to the mat if you can. Breathing in deeply there, opening up the hips and the lower back. Well done. Our next posture, our fourth posture, we'll get into a lunge, a forward lunge. My front foot forward. If you have to keep your back knee on the ground, that's all well and good. Lunging forward, I'm stretching out. I feel a stretch in my hamstring there. I'm feeling a stretch in the back leg. The back hip flexor is stretching, right? If I got to keep that back knee down, that's fine. If you can pick up that back knee and straighten out that back leg, awesome. Lunging forward into that front leg, back leg nice and straight for 3 breaths. Let's switch. Other knee comes forward, other leg comes back. Other leg comes forward. Picking up the back knee if you can. Keep the back knee down if you have to. Nice straight back leg, lunging forward. Opening up my body. Job. All right. Opening myself up again. Lengthways on my mat, shortways on my mat. I got my legs nice and straight. Posture number 5 will be a hamstring stretch. Legs nice and wide, just hanging my head over. So I'm relaxing neck, I'm relaxing lower back. I'm creating space and length in my hamstrings. And the big thing is that you're not thinking about how uncomfortable or how painful it is. That's not what we do. We want to think about what we want. We want to think and speak about what we want. What we want to create is more space in our hamstrings and our body. And we won't do that by thinking about and talking about how uncomfortable it is. We get into the position, we get into the posture, let gravity do the work. Gravity will pull us down naturally. And we just think and speak about what we want in our minds. Give me space. Give me greater length in my hamstrings. They are my hamstrings after all. I can lengthen them. I can release any tension I'm feeling in my muscles. If it's tension, if it's muscular tension, if it's energetic tension, a blockage of energy, I can connect with my energy and invite it to move as well too. That is possible. 3 good breaths here. Taking your head over to one side, grabbing the ankle, grabbing the calf, pulling your head towards the knee, trying to keep the leg as straight as you can. Over to the other side, focusing on your breath. The breath keeps us in the present moment, brings us into our power. Good job. Coming back to center. We'll heel toe those feet back together. And we'll move ourselves into posture number 6. Posture number 6, let's work on some extension through the body. Okay, so I'm going to have myself up on my heels. I'm going to reach back if I can, reaching for my heels, or my ankles. Okay, reaching back, lifting my chest as high as I can. Opening my chest up towards the ceiling. Taking 3 nice full breaths there. Working my way out of there. Posture number 5. Posture number 6, I'm going to get myself back into my forward lunging position. I was already here, my forward lunge. Let's add some rotation. So I've got my inside hand, the one closest to my front leg. I'm going to take that inside hand up towards the sky, looking upwards. And breathing there. Nice straight back leg. That hand coming back down. Back knee down. Front foot steps back. Back foot steps up. Back knee can stay on the ground if that works better for you. If you can pick that back knee up and straighten out the leg and open up that back knee, wonderful. Inside hand, the hand closest to the front bent leg. That one's coming up to the sky. Straight back leg, pressing into the floor to create rotation through my body. Posture number 6. Right. Posture number 7. Okay. Just going to get myself first into high plank here. Nice straight line from my shoulders right down to my heels. Done. We'll just bring the back knee forward in between my hands. Posture number 8 will be a pigeon. I've got myself up tall. I'm extending my spine, stretching out my back hip flexor right here. Big inhale and come over, collapsing down on the thigh, chest to the knee. Head down to the mat for 3 breaths. Coming out of there, other leg goes back, other knee comes forward between the hands, first with the extension of the spine. Nice deep breath in there. And then folding over, chest coming down to the thigh, just relaxing there, stretching out the glutes, stretching out the hips, allowing it to happen. Just by breathing. Coming out of there. Let's go for number 9. Just stretching out my ankles for a minute, setting myself up, stretching out my ankles. Okay, getting myself set, my calves ready for a downward dog. I'm going to push both my heels down, pressing through my hands. Try to straighten out my arms. Allow my chest to work its way towards the mat as my arms straighten out. Release tension through the upper back and upper neck, bottom of my neck, my shoulders, through my lats. Straightening out those arms, relaxing and releasing tension through the chest and shoulders and back. Breathing. And I'll just finish off now with a little bit of mindfulness. I'll do that myself, just with my breath. After I've increased some space in my body, physically, with just 10 simple postures and breath, I've created some space as a result in my mind. So it's a great time to sit and do your mindfulness practice for the day for 10 minutes and put out the right thoughts in your mind to create success for today. I want to remind you about the importance of the breath. Bring your attention to the breath. An element, starting my day off right, bringing myself to the moment. The power is always available to us in each moment. The breath is the key to getting to the moment, to staying in the moment. Have yourself a super wonderful